You know, there are aspects of this that I think I'm going to enjoy, and that first part was, which actually wasn't that bad. And you know, it's funny, I shot a whole thing of me getting ready, and then I thought, nobody wants to see that. So that's not going to be the start. This will be the start. One of the other things that I do right now is I'm trying to eat more healthy. And I'm doing a program called Advocare. And God, this thing is bad. Okay. I'm not blaming this. And I am doing a 24-day cleanse. That consists of taking a bunch of different things right now. Which isn't bad because it makes me feel much better. First thing is this drink in the morning called Spark, which is like an energy drink, which is pretty cool. And I take a scoop of this and dump it in. Voila. So there's a bunch of pills that I take as well. And it's all natural stuff. It's nothing out of the ordinary, nothing weird. I've checked it all out. And it's pretty cool. Besides that, in my happy pills, there is something you take 30 minutes before. Shit. There's something you take 30 minutes before breakfast, at breakfast, 30 minutes before lunch, at lunch, the whole nine. I guess one of these aspects of this whole vlog series, or whatever it is that I'm going to be doing, extension of all this, is kind of talking about things like health. As much as I can relate, because I'm not a professional by any means, it's just something that I'm doing. Maybe along the way, maybe I can help someone down the line and do that, but we'll see. That's a lot of pills, but it's worth it. Then, I fill this up again, and I do my breakfast, which is a drink. Which some of you may say, ew, a drink? Really? Ugh, why don't you like a real breakfast? I don't have time for a real breakfast. I'm not a breakfast kind of guy because A, I don't get up in time. I would like to, but I don't. I got up at 7:15 this morning. Set my alarm for 6. That's how long it takes me to get this shit ready. I just do not get up. I can be a morning person, as you can see I'm talking to you and it's 7:44, but not really a morning person. I understand that I'm not a morning person. Is it? I have a hard time getting up in the morning. That didn't sound right. I have a hard time waking up in the morning. I'll drink this on the way to work. Oh, work. Yes, work. What do I do? Well, considering most of these people that watch these vlogs already know me, and those that may not necessarily know me a whole lot, I work at a bank. There are going to be aspects of my life that I'm going to kind of keep away from all this. And whether or not it's the idea of putting it out there and being harassed at work, I don't really give two craps, but my company might. My coworkers might. And deep down inside, I probably do too. I'll admit it. I got a badge that I use at some branches. Is that ugly? Is that the ugliest picture or what? Here, I can get my face out of there. Is that the ugliest picture or what? I was $250 at that point when I took that picture. Alright, boy. You gonna be a good boy? There you go. Have a good day. Love you. Okay, let's go. You know, one of the things I didn't really take into consideration is where the hell I'm going to mount this thing when I'm in the car. That's where I'm going to spend most of my time. And I certainly don't want to not drive safe. And this is another aspect that I wanted to test out, is how the camera audio is while I'm driving. Do I need to drive with the windows up? Can I drive with them down? So this might be subtitled. We'll see. So you know, it's funny. I was reading some of the comments from the last video. And I hope to say yesterday's video eventually, if I can do this every day. My buddy Dave Ciccone said to me, you know, Carlos, it's me, Morpheus. I don't know if many of you know who Carlos is or was a very good friend of mine and a YouTube creator. He was also a big influence on me on being more honest and open, and the idea of making videos as honest as possible. So, Dave, you're right. That's very important. And he was a very big influence on how I do things and who I am today. You know, I'm going over some of the comments from yesterday's video, which, the comments, thank you guys so much. This is awesome. One thing I gotta point out, the precious mode. Can this thing focus for one friggin' second? The precious mode, dude's been a follower for a long time. So, thank you so much for commenting and watching the first vlog. So very cool. I just had to point that out. And again, thank you guys so much for all of the comments so far in that. Very, very cool, and I plan on answering as many as I can. Well, hell, there's not that many. I will answer them all. So, off to work. Lunchtime, kid! That's like for an audience of one. Nobody else will understand what that is. So this cleanse that I'm doing, you can eat a lot more things. I'm just, I don't know, I just like keeping it simple. I could have pizza 30 days in a row, you know, and that's not good. But at the same time, I can also have salad for 30 days in a row. And I'm good with that. But I like to keep it to the salad and to do it that way, and the chicken. So, lots of protein, lots of veggies. So let's go order.
Oh, and let me get some mayo and sweet onion sauce.
The salad's yours?
Yes, and can I have a bottle of water as well? Depending on the weather, I will usually eat in the car. Which is what I shall do today. It's like 95 out today. That's not like the heat index or how it feels. It just kind of makes me laugh. If the temperature is supposed to be how you feel, then why is there a heat index that makes it hotter or a chill that makes it colder? I don't know. I'm sure there's an explanation for it. I'm just too stupid to realize it. We're going. Hang on. The topic for today. The whole point of these vlogs is to really strike up a conversation about certain things. Every YouTuber that I talk to gets these questions. How do you get started? You know, and how do you get stuff and all that? And you know, the thing is, unless you hustle and really just, that's all you do, then you might go with a different game plan as far as what I'm about to say, because I didn't get into this to get free stuff. I didn't get into this to do this full time, to do YouTube full time, any of that. And that's not what I'm doing now. I have a job. Would I like to do it full time? Well, heck yeah, it's fun. I have a blast doing it. There's events that I don't go to because I work. But I got into it for the fun of filming. I got into it for the fun of trying out new things and being able to have access to things that I may not necessarily have access to without buying it. Now, of course, most of the stuff I reviewed to start, I bought. And that was really just the love of technology and doing all that. Is this? This is kind of, yeah, there we go. And, you know, that idea, I don't know if it's the same thing anymore. Many people come into this with great equipment, great products, and a budget. You know, whether it's help or they've saved for it or whatever, you know. And there are many kids out there, adults, that get into this for the pure business aspect of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not how everyone does it. Not everyone does it that way. Not everyone does it from the ground up. And I guess you do it from the ground up, but not everybody does it just like, you know, from a shitty camera, which is what I started out with. That's just a little bit on that. And the idea is that you hustle. You put videos up, you review things, you give honest opinions, and you make it entertaining. These days, it's a little bit different. I mean, you got to think about things. And I guess you always had to think about things before, but right now, like, it is competitive. Like, and not even in the sense that most people, you know, you're not necessarily competing against anyone else but yourself. And the idea that sometimes you've got something that's breaking news or something that no one has ever seen before or been able to explain on video. I mean, those videos are few and far between. And some people are better doing that than others, which is good, because those are the ones that are going to be successful and be able to, you know, expand whatever which way they want, as long as they keep pushing. That question of, how do I get started? How do you do this? How do you get free stuff? How do you do all that? It's different for everybody, but the general idea is that you got to start shooting video first. You got to start putting content up. You got to start trying, communicating with people, and being comfortable on camera, and having some resemblance of enjoyment in doing it, and talent in doing it, and trying to make it interesting for other people. So that's, I guess, kind of the idea. It's not easy. It wasn't easy when I started. It's not easy now. It's never going to be easy. It's not easy because you can make money doing it. It's not easy because it takes time. It's not easy because it takes creativity. That's the point. It's not going to be easy. Life isn't easy. That's that. That's the topic. So if you got any questions down below, let me know, you know, and we'll do that. So right now it's back to work. Work is done. Our systems went down and we closed for like a half an hour. It's like, ah. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Got a $20 gift card from work.
Can you do it over here?
Can I do it over there?
Help.
Did you have a good day?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can you tell what she's looking at? I mean, that's all she does is like to look at herself. You're a goofball. So what'd you do at school today?
I did play with my friends.
You played with your friends?
Guess what?
What?
We did show and share today.
What was your show and share?
Stuffy and the flag.
A stuffy and a flag? What flag? We got 2 flags at the Hershey event, and it was like an Olympic Hershey thing, and it was lots of games, right? And s'mores.
S'mores night at Mommy's work.
Yeah, craziness.
Then what are you doing this weekend?
Doing parents' night out.
No, that's next weekend.
I know.
Well, it's not this weekend.
I know.
You got a birthday party to go to on Sunday? And I have to work tomorrow. Yeah. It's like 7:30. This one's gonna be getting ready for bed soon. Right? Can you look? Nothing?
What's
Alright.
Charlie doing? He's
I'm gonna still look, okay?
Okay.
E.
D.
D. And I'm gonna spell this.
What letter is this? It's a capital.
I.
Yeah.
I'm I'm gonna do the rest of the letter.
Okay. Alright, so we're going to end it right here because I'm going to read you some stories and then we're going to go to bed, okay?
Okay.
So, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this. And I will see you in the next one.
Yes, see, I'm in the next one. This way or this way? This way? This way?
This way?
This way.
And of course, comment, like the video, and subscribe.
Yay!
Bye!
Bye.